Hello there, curious YouTuber. You might be asking yourself, why do I have this jar of delicious smooth peanut butter? And what does peanut butter have in common with radioactive human lungs? Well, let's explore some fascinating measurements. Well, that's just great. Now my lunch of peanut butter and oysters is ruined. What am I going to do now? The metric system might seem like the superior way to measure, with the vast majority of nations in the world using it, but you're forgetting who invented it. The French. The origins of the system date back to revolutionary France. Still reeling from a violent chapter in French history, Coldplay's Viva la Vida, the new revolutionary government decided to create a new measuring system. They wanted the measurement to be based off science and the earth. The body in charge, the Commission of Weights and Measures, came to two options. One, a pendulum-based measurement that would base the meter on the 2 seconds it took for a pendulum to swing back. And fourth, the second was based on a fraction of the Earth's meridian. The favored option was the pendulum. Soon, the flaws in the pendulum meter became too much to overlook. Back in 1672, an expedition to South America found that pendulum swings were inconsistent with the ones in Paris. It would also tie seconds to the meter, which was being considered for redefinition as well. To create the meter, the commission assembled a team to map out the meridian. The team consisted of astronomers Jean-Baptiste Joseph Delambre and Pierre François-André Mechain. It was impossible for them to measure the entire meridian. They decided instead to measure part of it. The plan had them start at the north of France in Dunkirk and make their way down to Barcelona. The expedition took them 7 years to finish. With the calculations done and the measurement presented, the French finally had their long-awaited meter. Well, actually, they messed up. They took a page out of Boeing's book of good ideas and made errors that caused the meter to be off by 0.2 millimeters. Jumping to the land of freedom, we have a quite fascinating measuring institute, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST for short. The NIST has a vast collection of 1,200 SRMs, or standardized reference materials. The collection is so vast, it even outnumbers your friend's collection of pop collectibles. From whale blubber, peanut butter, and powdered radioactive human lung. See? I told you it would come up. You're probably asking yourself, what's the purpose of this collection? It's actually pretty useful. The SRMs are split into two purposes: validation and calibration. Validation SRMs are used by different industries for tests and procedures, while calibration SRMs are used as a reference to calibrate and compare similar items. Like M&M, the NIST is quite older than you might think. Look it up, he's 51 years old. It's crazy. He looks 30. I've seen 20-year-olds who look way older. I digress. The NIST created its first SRM in 1901 in order to help with the increasing railroad deaths that were affecting the nation at the time. Since the expansion of train use years prior, derailment skyrocketed, causing a death rate 5.5 times what it is today in the United States. The NIST created standard metal alloys. It was used as a reference for cast iron wheels for trains. The US is actually not the only country that has one of these standardizing organizations. Around 140 countries around the world have one similar. Like any good secret society running the world, there's even an international organization called the International Organization for Standardization based in Geneva, creating standardizations that are used globally and causing self-esteem problems for all men under 5'8". Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you again for watching. I hope to see you next time. Have a great day. Cinnamony.